Hey friends, I'm Tina Smythe with the Dresden & Company Home Office team. And did you know July is National Picnic Month? Now, at Dresden & Company, we don't have just one or two, but we have 3 fabulous picnic baskets. Now, of course, any of our baskets can be used for a fabulous picnic, whether it's 1 person, 2 people, or 10 people. But today, we are going to focus on our picnic baskets. So you know what? I'm going to toss it over to Dresden & Company's creative director, Michael Kennedy, for him to tell us what's in his picnic basket.
Hi, I'm Michael Kennedy, Dresden & Company Creative Director, and welcome to my picnic basket. I'm going to share a little story with you. Of course, I'm a bit of a storyteller. When I was in college, I got to spend a year in London, England, and it was the time of my life. And every day, all my college friends from all around the world, we had picnics every day. We'd go to a little deli and head to a park, usually Regent's Park. And so my picnic basket tells that story, and I'm going to share with you what I put in my picnic basket when I was 19 years old. So let's start. Of course, it's our beautiful picnic basket in wheat with beautiful cotton webbing handles. And I always like putting a little napkin over my picnic basket. So we do have a beautiful lid, but sometimes my food is overflowing the top. So I just throw a little napkin over the top. So first start out with some beautiful French baguette bread. And what's great about this is you can put cheese on it, you can put jelly on it, you can just rip it apart with your hand. And of course, I always bring along a D&Co Kitchen food item, our delicious dill pickle mustard and our ever popular bacon pepper jam. Both are delicious on cheeses. And next is a little container of cheese. I went to my local deli and picked my favorite cheeses. And you don't need much, and they can cut it in small pieces for you. So I have some of my favorite cheeses. And of course, in the summer, you always need some strawberries. And I love using our protectors, our basket protectors, to hold fruits and vegetables. I love bringing along a yogurt. These are French yogurts. They're delicious. And of course, it's not for everybody, but I love a bottle of wine, a little sip of wine with my cheeses. And if you can find some salami, this is a really nice little small package that's prepackaged. And then, of course, my all-time favorite, I've been eating these cookies since I was a kid. I love my Milano cookies. So that's what's in my picnic basket. Jim Lepi, what's in yours?
So if I have a picnic, it's going to include my grandkids. I have 4 grandsons and 2 granddaughters, and we have picnics all the time at the farm near the pond. And I'll show you some of the things I would bring. So you need a lot of things if you've got little kids, especially babies. So we would always have fruit, you know, blueberries and strawberries. They're really good for kids. They don't really eat these things, but we take them. It makes us feel good. Maybe someday they will, but right now, these are not considered treats or snacks. They're to be overlooked. So, of course, healthy drinks. They don't drink these either. Lots of wet wipes. You know, if I had known how many wet wipes it takes to be a grandfather, I would have invested in like Procter & Gamble or whoever builds these things. I would have made a lot of money. I know I would have. Here's an important part. No picnic would be complete without these. We all know what those are. Now, I know something about treats and snacks. It took me some time to figure this out. Finally, Tommy told me, Grandpa, treats are in the cabinet or in the refrigerator. No, that's the other way around. Snacks are in the cabinet or refrigerator. Treats are in the freezer. So I don't have any treats because they would fall out, but this would be considered a snack, not a treat. Treats are going to be frozen. More of that. Lots of this, you know. This is a staple. If it comes in a squeezy thing, they will eat that. We got to figure out how to put good stuff in that. More yogurt, that's always good. These guys, can you imagine eating these things? They love them. Lots of roll-ups. roll-ups, roll-outs. And then we always take a couple of these. Do you know that Tina taught me this? If you take a big drink out of this and then you put something in there, like Tina says rum's good. They make a great picnic drink if you can keep them cold. More snacks. This is something they will eat that's semi-good for them. Like, you have to have hot dogs. They will eat that. And then they would bring their fishing tackle box. We have lots of fishing stuff. Takes a lot of fishing stuff. But there's no fishing stuff in their tackle box. It's like, I don't know what this is about, but then this guy's everywhere. Everywhere we go, this guy's there. Like, never shuts up. And then at the end of the day, if we last that long, sometimes we don't because we get too tired, we need to go home. But at the end of the day, of course, we're gonna make s'mores, right? And you have to have that. I really think you could do without these things, but these are like sugar tablets. They're a necessity. You could get rid of those two things. So that's our picnic.
Well, thank you, Jim. Now we know what's in our founder's picnic basket and how much fun he has with his grandkids. So I'm excited to share with you where I'm taking my picnic basket. So our baskets with handles are great for on the go. So we have a summer vacation plan to the beach this year, and I am taking our beautiful 250 picnic basket and of course celebrating America's 250th with me this summer. Now, this is all my stuff, most of it, friends, because Jeff and Cooper will do their own things. So I like to either be by the pool or by the ocean myself. So I'm going to share with you what's in my picnic basket today. So again, I'm headed to the beach. So of course I've got my beach towel here that's in there, and got to have some good reading. I brought a book for myself. I love personal development books, and I get this from Jim Lepi as well. He loves to share books. We share books with one another. Of course, I did put a couple of fishing magazines in there for the guys if they get a chance to sit with me by the pool or on the beach. Of course, this girl doesn't go anywhere out in the sun without sunscreen. So I've got my sunscreen in my picnic basket, and I'm telling you, in this kind of weather right now, you need your little personal fan. I don't go anywhere without this little guy. Of course, I'm taking along my D&Co Yeti. This was a gift from one of our leaders. I love it. It's filled with water and ice, and so ice down. I've got an extra bottle of water for the fellas, and of course, some snacks, right? We got to have snacks when we go to the beach, but I'm super excited to take along my 250 anniversary picnic basket all summer long. So there you can see what's in all of our picnic baskets. Now, you know what? We want to see what you like to take along on picnic baskets. So if you would, just drop some comments below this video on our page and share with us what you like to take along. And more importantly, if you don't have one of our beautiful picnic baskets, we encourage you to connect with your Dresden & Company proprietor to get one ordered today. If you don't have a proprietor, you can search for one in your area on our website, and they'll be happy to connect you. But again, we love celebrating National Picnic Month, and we hope that you're going to enjoy summer picnics all summer long. Oh, and I forgot to mention, these beauties are handcrafted right here in Dresden, Ohio. So the next time you're in Dresden, we invite you to visit us and visit our Dresden & Company workshop where you can see these woven. You're welcome to walk in and check out what our weavers are weaving, and you can see it right on Main Street in Dresden. Oh, and I forgot one other thing. I think Michael mentioned this and maybe Jim did, but there are some really great accessories available too. The riser and of course our beautiful lid. So friends, enjoy National Picnic Month. Thank you for connecting and following along with Dresden & Company, and we'll see you again very soon. Enjoy your summer.